Hi everybody, my name is Ian Boswell, and today we're playing a game called The Surge. The Surge is a game that is often compared to Dark Souls, and at first I thought, oh well, that's just because people think it's hard or it feels Dark Souls-like, but surely it's not exactly like Dark Souls. I now stand completely corrected. This is basically sci-fi Dark Souls. In the game, you get health kits that you can regain through energy spinning, which you get by hitting things, which I think is not anything quite unlike Dark Souls, but I like that mechanic a lot. You also, when you die, have to go find your dead body and recover the scrap that you have, and scrap in this case is in place of souls. And you use that to spend on upgrade parts. One thing that is a little different is you can target specific body parts of your enemies and harvest them. So, like, I want this guy's leg, so I'm going to rip this dude's leg off by doing this. And now his leg is on the ground, and I can pick it up. And I need to get a bunch of those legs, and then I can upgrade and finish my armor. So as you can see, I've done arms, head, right leg. Now I just need to do the left leg, which I think I just got enough scrap for, so I can head back to the base, where you sort of do all that. And there's a crafting station and a med bay. So we can go to gear assembly, and we can finally make our dang leg. Cool. Alright. So we can go into our inventory, go to our leg, and boom, we got 2 legs. The only thing we don't have is body gear, and I have no idea how you even begin making that because I don't have the schematic for it yet. The game is, well, I don't want to call it hard because that's wimping out, but no, really, it's hard. It's insanely hard. Okay, like Dark Souls level hard. Okay, I'm not trying to beat around the bush here. I've been playing for I don't know how long, and I've been having to fight the same enemies over and over again, and they keep kicking my butt. So, and I tend to be pretty good at games most of the time, but this is clearly, you know, Dark Souls level hard. You have to dodge and attack and parry, and you got to manage your stamina, which you just seem to never have enough of. And of course, the only way you can heal is by hurting things, but at least I'm getting stronger. And the progression never goes away, which makes me happy. The only thing you can potentially lose is your scrap, which, you know, a little bit of an inconvenience. You have to kill some more stuff to get the money or the scrap to then pay for things, which in the long run doesn't really seem that big a deal. So, ow, man, things do a lot of damage to you. My one complaint is that there's a lot of repetition. You have to go through the same areas again and again and again and again. I'm still technically in the tutorial area. I haven't even got past that. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like there's very little sense of actual progression in terms of story, but there's a lot of sense of progression in terms of character development for yourself and making yourself stronger and getting the parts you need. I did try to run ahead, charge into a base, turned on a security system, and I was like, wow, yeah, I'm altering the world by turning power on and stuff, and I felt really good about that. But then, by turning the power on, I enabled security systems, and now there's a giant freaking robot standing between me and the exit, so not so happy about making that happen accidentally. Basically, I'll show you the robot fight now, so you can see what that's like, and I'm probably going to die, but that's okay. Here we go, let's do this thing, robot. It's about knowing when to attack and running when you can run away, basically. Ow. I haven't figured his patterns out yet, so I'm not that good, obviously. And yeah, no vital signs found is basically this game's equivalent of you died. And you see that message a lot. Remind me to eventually make a compilation of all the times that I saw that. Probably not, that'd be very boring, but yeah, it was a lot to get to even this point. Oh boy. So, would I recommend this at first glance? It seems to have really high production value, and I like that, but at the same time, like, I feel trapped. I feel like I'm still trapped in the tutorial area after playing for hours. I mean, if you're a hardcore Dark Souls player, you'll probably get a lot of enjoyment out of this. But if you're like me, and you know, you like FPS games, that sort of thing, you're probably not going to get a lot out of this. Again, this is for really big into Dark Souls, RPG, and, people who like hard games, really, just hard games in general. But I will say that I do like the progression system, I like the crafting system, I like the whole beating things up and then getting, points to essentially be able to spend on upgrades. I like that you can technically farm everything in the game, and so the game's only as hard as the time you're willing to put into it, or the difficulty you choose for yourself, like me turning on that generator to summon a giant robot, which I wasn't even aware was going to happen. Maybe go into it blind like I did, and have fun. But wait, I just gave away a lot of stuff. I kind of told you everything I know, so that's bad advice. Well, now that you've seen this video, but hey, maybe you could convince a friend to go into it blind and then watch as they suffer for hours if you're, into schadenfreude like that, I guess. I don't know. It's sci-fi Dark Souls, guys. I like sci-fi. I kind of like Dark Souls, so merging the two together makes me happy, honestly. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm getting a gross sense of satisfaction from every little tiny bit of progress I make. Like, finally, we got that far. But yeah, story-wise, I'm not really going that far, so I'm probably gonna just, beef myself up, get, fully upgraded, have all my fully upgraded weapons, start the game, and then find out that, I was supposed to have not even done any of that. I don't know. We'll see. This is gonna take a while, though. But yeah, that's my quick first glance at the game. Also, I want to say I'm playing right now on an ultra-wide monitor, so ultra-wide, and I'm very happy to say that the PC port supports that. In fact, the opening cutscenes, the cinematics, the character dialogue, and those scenes where you're introduced to the game. Normally, these would be things where black bars would start appearing on the left and right side of the screen, but no, the developers who made this game. Who made this game? I don't even remember who made this game. But the people who made this game took the time to support ultra-wide. And so for all the people out there who play at 3440 by 1440 and like having, a little bit more immersion, you can be happy that this game supports that. And every other resolution too, of course, obviously. And that, to me, shows a level of craftsmanship and dedication that most studios would not have, and that makes me happy too. So, good game. Very good game.